gosh, my thing just came unplugged. Anyways, yeah, so I got those tattoos, so it's been good. And yeah, the fucking branch hurt like a bitch, but that's okay. Or hurt a lot. Uh, yeah, but that's fine. I like them. They're a lot of money though. $300, which is a lot of money. It's a lot of money. I just blew $300 like that. So yeah, I got lots of shows coming up too. It's been good. I've just been hanging out. Um, Let me see what else I've been kind of going through. Once again, I'm kind of just getting a little lonely. But it is what it is. Just kind of hanging out, surrounding myself by with good people, so it's not the end of the world. Um, had a nice cuddle sesh with Burry and Peter. That was great. What I needed, straight to what the doctor ordered. And let's get into some other stuff. Oh yeah, and then today, my friend Sherry, she was like, "You should come over and have dinner with her and her family." And like, she's like, "You should come over, have dinner, meet the fam." And I was like, "Yeah, I would love to, because she has a husband, a son, and a daughter." So I felt super happy that she offered for me to come over and have dinner. I thought that is super cool. It just made me happy. Yeah, so I just thought it was cool. Um, Clinicals. Dude, I helped give, well, I helped frickin' a woman in labor. I helped her deliver a baby, and that was awesome. And I was riding that high for the whole week. Wow, it was just, oh, hold on. Oh, I can't use my, okay, yeah, I was riding that high for a whole week. It was so cool because just life was born into this earth. Happy birthday. Yeah, so that's cool. And I worked with the babies today, did some tests on them, just vitals and assessments, and they're so cute. Their little feet and their hands, it's so cute. Um, yeah, so that was cool. Yeah, just also back to birth, just seeing that baby pop out and that first cry, just oh my gosh, it was so cool. Um, Besides that, work has been okay. Work has been kind of hard actually, so that's my plight of this video. It's work. It's interesting because I've never had, well, yes, I've had, I don't know, I've never had stuff like this that's made me anxious, I guess. Not really anxious, maybe a little, but just sad. Sad. I've had some patients that I've had because I had to sit for because I've been sitting a lot, so just lots of downtime. But I've had lots of patients who I have to watch because they're considered a risk to harm themselves, and it's been hard. It's been hard. Uh, just because some of them are younger than me, and they're just trying to commit suicide, and it's kind of been taking a little toll. And I was getting pretty down. Yeah, it was just hard. And then especially so there's one person who's younger than me, tried to commit suicide, and I was like, wow. Then another time, this is also not the same thing, but it's jail just like in the same vein. It was just a person with dementia, and their family member was there to visit, and the person with dementia would just come up and say, "I love you," and then walk away doing their dementia stuff. So that was also hard to watch. It made me almost cry because it's freaking depressing. Then the next week, basically this past week, I was with um I was with this one guy. He was just crazy. And anyways, originally with this one person, and they tried killing themselves too, and they're 19, which is the same age as Tyler. So that was just hard to see. It just made me sad. Um, I guess just reminded me of my sister. So it was just tough. And then I go to another room because one of the other sitters was feeling uncomfortable with the guy she was watching, so they wanted a male, aka me. He was fine. He was, I don't know, just anyways. Then I hear in the hallway this person just saying, "Let me kill myself. I don't belong here." Just horrible, horrible things, and it was just really sad. And it made me really sad because he's just screaming, like life is not worth living anymore. I do no one any good. I have nothing to live for. My mom just died. Yada yada yada. That was hard because he was just screaming at the nurses from the top of his lungs to let them, like, to telling them to let him kill himself, and that was just really hard. Yeah, it just was really hard, and I just got in my car and cried on my way home. And then I got some good food after. Yeah, but it was just hard, and I've kind of just been trying to let it go because I don't need all that in here. Just lay it out. Yeah, but besides that, just kind of hanging out. I'm down bad again. Your boy's trying to, but as we know, it's not going too well. It never goes well at all. I'm not no fuck boy. I ain't no douchebag. I ain't no fucking six pack ripped shredded dude that doesn't need personality and only needs looks. Yeah, so it is what it is. I'm just down bad. Trying to crack. But this one girl that I was trying to put some moves on, it's just not really happening. We were talking for a while, just conversation. Um, and it hasn't really gone anywhere. So it is what it is. She's very attractive though. But let's just say that. Yeah, very attractive. And then yeah. Oh yeah, and then after that night at work, I went out and drank and hung out with my friend Trent and his partner and some of his friends, and we just hung out and drank, and it was nice. Although it was expensive, because $10 a drink, $50, damn near. But it was fun. It was nice to take my mind off of it. I'm just ready to move. Oh yeah, my roommate got mad at me. Basically was like, "You're not doing chores, stuff like that, blah blah blah." And I'm like, "Okay, you know what? Maybe I am. I admit, like, I'm not doing as much as I should be, but I'm also not like leaving messes. I clean up after myself. I'm just maybe not taking out the trash or vacuuming as often as I should be." And I was just like, I'm busy. I just got back from break. I'm working a bunch. School's been busy. I'm not even home. I've been eating out a good amount. Like I have the receipts. And then it was just kind of you need to pull your own weight thing. Like you need to pull your own weight and just stop making excuses. And I'm like, I'm not trying to make excuses. I'm just telling you how it is. And then it's just unfortunate because I just like I've kind of come to the terms that I just feel like Jaden is, well, I already know that he's not a good people person. So he just doesn't know how to interact with people, especially in that way, like confrontation. He doesn't know how to go about confrontation, and he's also just, I don't know. Yeah, so then I'm just like, so I'm sure there's a better way to go about it than say you need to carry your own weight. Like this ain't no fucking boot camp, bro. I don't know. You could have just been like, hey, I noticed this, blah blah blah. And then I was just like, yeah, like I'll just take out the trash more. Like we can do a chore chart or something. And then the next day he goes and says, I was talking to my mom and I feel like a chore chart is childish. We're too old for that. And in my mind, I just thought we're too old for a lot of things, but they are still done by particular individuals. So I just thought that was stupid. Anyways, been picking up after myself. Like, whenever I'm in the kitchen and I cook, I just clean up the counter that I use, vacuum the stove, just so it's clean. And then if I see the trash, take it out and the dishes too. Oh, but yeah, I was just like, bro, what are we talking about here? I don't know. I think he is a psychopath introvert who's also secretly gay. That is my hypothesis. That's my hypothesis. So, yeah, anyways, I'm gonna listen to scary stories now. And, oh, besides that, life is still good. Life is great. Life is fantastic. I love being outside and hiking. I've been hiking a lot, which has been super cool because I hadn't hiked as much as I wanted to last year. So I've been getting out a bunch, and it's gonna be even better in the summer, and I'll be able to be in the sun, and I want to go to some cool alpine lakes and potentially go camping and take more mushrooms. Oh yeah, I took 3.5 grams of mushrooms my last hike, and it was fun. Although there's a portion where it was the fucking Wailing Woods, and I was pretty scared out of my mind for a second. It's like, oh my god, what if I die here? Because I was far away, like I was 5 miles away from anything. So maybe if I'm gonna take a lot of mushrooms, I should not hike that far. Because I was just kind of getting in my own head, like, wow, I'm kind of far. I'm kind of far. And also, just if I get hurt, maybe being on that many mushrooms isn't the best being that far. Like a couple miles is fine, like. But it was an 11-mile round trip hike. So, but it was still fun. Just maybe not that big of a hike again. Like I don't mind hanging out for a while, but probably aim for a shorter hike. But yeah, my mushrooms, they're good. They're definitely weaker than what I've had. Like if I took 3.5 grams of other strains that I've had, I would be fried. I would be melted. But then it was funny because at one point I was hearing this noise. I'm like, oh, there's cars here. What the fuck, I thought I was far from the road. And I look over and it's just trees and wind, and I was so confused because I swore to God it was fucking cars. I was like, oh my God, it's not cars, it's the wind. And then I went and found a rock and laid on it, and then started knocking on it. And I noticed that one part sounded different than the other. And I'm like, is this a real rock? It sounds hollow. Like I was just banging on it, and it sounded hollow. I was so confused. But then I noticed that it's it was formed like this, so it was separated. So the top layer is not connected. So I was knocking on it, it was hollow, and then the other side was not hollow. So it was just an interesting discovery. And I really enjoy the sounds of random crap like kicking rocks or whatever. And then also tea tree, like tree oil. I saw some cut down trees that had some sap, and I just grabbed them, and then I was sniffing it. And it smelled so like pepper, like tea tree oil. I think that's literally what it was. But yeah, it was cool. And then it was funny because there should have been a bunch of elk there, and oh yeah, once I got to the top, the summit, I'm like, wow, this is like an adventure because there's some cool structures. Um, anyways, so I guess there's a bunch of elk there, and then I was thinking, man, I wish I saw some animals. And then I thought to myself, I don't wish that because if I did, it would have scared the crap out of me. I'm not even kidding you. 5 seconds later, I turn and look, and there's an elk just staring at me. And I jumped. I was like, oh my God. But it was funny how spot on that was. Anyways, another thing is Colorado is super cool because on a hike you can go through damn near 3 or 4 different biomes, and it's just so cool. And then at one point the Minecraft music came on, so it was just cool. It was just cool. Anyways, peace out. I love you myself. Uh, Look at me, so handsome. Yeah. Anyways, uh, so yeah, still working on the self love and just everything. Oh, my knuckles need lotion. Anyways, goodbye, future me. I hope that you have two wrenches that are connected to a bucket of bacon grease that is on top of a donkey's butt that was previously a race donkey who served in the racing of Le Mans with Shelby, whatever his name is. Okay, peace. Hello. It appears that I have gotten a haircut. So we're going off the dome for this one because I forgot to write down stuff. So it's just gonna be thought spewing everywhere. Um, yeah, so let's see, the month of February and I mean it's not February's not over yet, so let's see. We're gonna go do the month of January and February. Let's see what has happened. So school started. It's good. Started OB. It's been fucking busy. It's kind of just starting to ease up now. Yeah, it was super busy at first. I was working a good amount, and then I just could not because it was very busy. Although now I could probably work more. So yeah. Um, we're gonna get back to work in a second. Yeah, so man, it's just busy because it's just new language basically, new stuff, babies, mom, everything. Oh my God, OB, like more like OMG. Um, yeah. So it's been kind of hard, but I've still been getting A's. Let's go. So yeah, I have been doing school. I've been going on hikes. So that's been really nice, just going on hikes, school. I snowboarded some. It's been horrible. No good snow, but I'm going tomorrow because we got some snow finally. So hopefully have a fun day. And then I went on this really, really, really freaking cool hike to Mirrors Mirror Lake. I think that's what it was called. And there's a hike with 3 lakes. We only got to the first lake because the other two you have to climb up a snow slope, which uh, we didn't feel safe doing, just because for one we didn't have any extra gear, anything. Um, so I went to the store, got a helmet. I also got this fucking thing. Look at this fuck. It's a fucking pick. Just kidding. You're not supposed to use it like that. I mean, you could climb with it, I guess. But it's mainly for self-arrest. So if you slip down, cover this up, put it down here, and then just. But you can use it also to like walk like this, and then I'm assuming you could just chop in too, cause why not? Yeah. So got that stuff. It's been cool. I haven't used it yet. I plan to use it soon. I'm gonna go hiking. Got some snowshoes. Been playing. What else have I been doing? I've been playing guitar, good amount. Hanging out with Shay and their husband. We've just been hanging out, playing some Catan. Uh, Guitar, Catan. That's been nice. Let's see what else. I watched Heated Rivalry. That was a good show. It's a very gay show, but which is it's like basically a fucking battle yaoi. It basically is a yaoi because it's a fucking fan fiction, but it's so good. It's so good. It's so good. It's amazing. So that was good. Uh, oh, I got some tattoos. Tattoos. Yeah, I'm gonna pull down my pants for this one. If you could even see them. Oh, nah, I didn't show nothing. That would have been awkward. So there's this one. Oops. So there's that. It's a Pine Branch. I like it a lot. And then Lake Tahoe. So yeah, man.